What's up, everybody? This is Steve Flash Jewin from RapReviews.com, and I'm here right now with D-N.Y.C and young Steez. What's up, fellas?
What's going on? What's going on?
It's just a good time here right now in Lincoln. You guys just got done rocking a set for about 30 minutes. How'd you like the crowd? How'd you like the feeling?
Oh, it was wonderful. I mean, we kind of have the whole belief, 5 or 5,000, we gonna perform like it's packed regardless.
Right. Well, it's definitely more than 5 in the building tonight.
Yeah, you know, but I mean, it was definitely a wonderful experience. Definitely a blessing to be opening up for a legend in the hip hop game. Like, a lot of people, I don't think a lot of people even understand the altitude of what we dealing with, but you know, I mean, it was definitely a good crowd, nice vibe, was feeling it a lot.
The whole show in general was just like we was comfortable, you know what I'm saying? And that if you comfortable, you just willing to just let go, you know what I mean, and interact with the crowd. And a lot of people, there's people out there that is not good at that, and we was pretty comfortable with this crowd, so we just put on the performance.
Oh, yeah.
Now, how long have y'all been rocking together? How long have you been doing stuff together?
Probably like 4 or 5 months, honestly.
Right.
Honest to God.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, it was definitely, we only really been together, like he said, 4 or 5 months. I mean, it was a couple of events that, you know, led up to that, but I mean, we just been working hard, you know. Over the last couple months, we just released our mixtape leak, Under the Radar, which we, you know, you could go pick that up at the 402 in the mall.
You can get it online too.
Yeah.
What, datpiff.com?
You can go to actually tweetmymixtape.com.
Okay.
Yeah, or tweet my song.
Yep.
Tweet my song.
Tweet my song, tweet my mixtape.
Well, yeah, let's get those Twitter handles out there. That's so important these days. Yeah.
Twitter.
At Steez.
Got Steez.
And
at
D-N.Y.C
off the top.
with the underscore in between.
Yeah, you gotta put the underscore right there.
That's good. That's the way to promote these days. Everybody's got Twitter. Everybody's got Facebook. So I'm sure y'all got the Facebook going too.
Yeah, you could just Davon Watch Me Make It Daniels. That's what my Facebook is.
Facebook is David Steez Harrison.
Yeah. Or you could try Davon D-Nice Daniels. I got a lot of sites that's connected. Thank God for account syncing these days.
Yeah, I heard Reverb Nation too. I heard a shout out to them.
Yeah, definitely.
You got Reverb too.
Yeah, ReverbNation.com /D-Nice D-N.Y.C.
And backslash Mr. Steez, sorry. MRSTEEZ.
All right, lots of places for everybody to check out your music online. And what about music videos? Anything up on YouTube that they can take a look at?
I actually just recently dropped a cover track for Wale Ambition. It's for the new project I'm working on, me and D-Nice. It's called On the Rise.
Yeah.
And you can go to YouTube .com /dedication23, or you can hit
Infamous Entertainment 402 all together. Just Infamous Entertainment 402. Check us out on there. We currently in the process of recording a couple of videos right now because we just did a couple of new tracks. So I mean, it's definitely taking a lot of time, patience. You know, it's been coming to us. Big shout out to Norfolk. We just left Norfolk last weekend. It was kind of crazy out there. Yeah, I didn't think Norfolk, Nebraska would be what we expect, like when we got out there, but
pretty rowdy, huh?
Yeah, it was a nice crowd. Like
but
everybody
to top
had
it
a
off,
good
they
time.
was vibing with us though, so that made it even 200 times better. So.
Right. Big shout out to Rampage Entertainment on that one.
See you, Zelly.
So now, most of your shows been in Nebraska so far. Have you hit up Illinois, Indiana, any of the surrounding states, or?
We haven't yet, actually. No. We was trying to work out something over in Las Vegas. We're still waiting actually for confirmation for that.
Right.
And if that, falls through, then we just move on. So.
I mean, basically, we've been working out of Nebraska. Like, we want Nebraska to have our back. So when people come here, we're like that household name. So
you get the love here, and then you can grow and expand it to elsewhere.
Right, you know what I mean? And it definitely takes time. You gotta have your money right. I mean, we like to put out quality music. You know, like, don't get me wrong. I mean, I love hip hop, I love rap, but there's a major difference between the two. Like, you know, I mean, it's just one of those thin line between love and hate type deals.
Well, it's like your DJ has a T-shirt on that says, you know, rap minus lies equals hip hop. So
right, and that's definitely a true statement right there. I mean, it's hip hop's kind of gotten away from what it used to be.
So, with that said, not to cut him off, us opening up for Capitana was amazing.
Right.
Because that's hip hop. That's how I see it. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, Block McCloud, King Magnetic, that's hip hop too. So.
Yeah, definitely. Jamaz is gonna be opening up as well. I actually checked out some of Black McCloud stuff and King Magnetic stuff, and yeah, I mean, it's nice to see other people coming along, you know, stopping by, showing the city some love.
No doubt.
You know, I mean, I'm just one of those people, like, you know, now is the time where we have to focus on putting our city on. I think a lot of artists out of Nebraska right now are more so focused on individual credibility, when in all honesty, no one from Nebraska signed yet. No one's put Nebraska on the map yet. So, you know, I guess my whole thing is just tread softly, you know, take it one step at a time. Big shout out to Screwface. He just dropped his mixtape, Burn Slow, hosted by DJ Ill Will and Rockstar.
Big shout outs to Screwface.
He just came off of a little couple shows.
Actually, yeah, he was on tour with Taylor Gang.
With Taylor Gang, Chevy Woods.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Young D-Boy. He's opening up on the Raekwon show March 12th.
Yeah.
Make sure you get your tickets for that Raekwon show. You know.
True indeed. Now we're gonna run a little bit low on time here, but I got to get this question in before we wrap it up, and I'm gonna direct it to both of you. You can answer one at a time. I'll start with D. Was there one thing that inspired you as a young kid that made you want to go into hip hop? Any one thing?
Honestly, man, hip hop and music is like my escape. It's my paradise. It's my method of communication. When I'm imperfect in reality, that's like my communication tool. I take my music and my problems, and you know, like I said in one of my songs, that's what we share. You know what I mean? Like, everybody goes through problems, but I mean, for me, really, music just helps relax me, my communication, and I love hip hop. You know, I mean, it was the LLs and the Run DMCs and the Beastie Boys, and I mean, it's just so crazy. You know, it's definitely evolved, and I mean, that's what it is for me, though.
All right, Steez, how about you?
Hip hop. My brother had a CD collection, and I started taking his CDs. I was probably about 8, and I'm, you know, looking up to my little brother, or my older brother, and it's just I don't know, my son's the same way. When music come on, I just start dancing, and then just like listening to hip hop, and then listening to other genres, like in hip hop, like rap. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just kind of, I was born with it. You know what I mean? I can't really say what really turned me on, because I've always been like that since I can remember. So, but I think I was just born this way.
And before we depart our ways, you know, hopefully we'll all meet again, do another interview sometime.
Absolutely.
All the people that are rapping, make music with a purpose. You know what I mean? Like, have some type of purpose to your success. you know, to where people can put your track on and it'll get them through something. Now that doesn't mean don't have fun and make up tempo songs, and I'm not not saying all of that, but we need to definitely go back to having something consistent, just being able to deliver something. Not too many people have the freedom that we have, and I mean, it's kind of like that's your time to speak up, voice your opinion.
And just to add on to that right quick, if we unify, we magnify.
Definitely.
Just think about that.
True indeed. Well, one more time, let's get those Twitter handles and Facebooks and YouTubes and everything out there so people can learn how to unify and magnify with D-N.Y.C and Young Steez. So
yeah, man, definitely check me out, ReverbNation.com/D-N.Y.C. You can find me on Twitter at D-N.Y.C_off the top. My YouTube, Infamous Entertainment 402. I don't, check us out. Tweet my song, tweet my mixtape. Go look up, download that Under the Radar. It's free right now. Big shout out to Jason in the 402. You could pick it up there.
And you can catch me, ReverbNation /MRSTEEZ. Twitter @GotSteez_. And you can catch me on YouTube /Dedication23.
All right.
Yeah, big shout out to Jason at the 402. Make sure you go grab Under the Radar.
And definitely want to send a big thank you for this interview, man. We appreciate it. Definitely blessed to sit down and be able to vent, basically.
Well, I'm going to throw one more thing in here before we close it out. Predictions on how Nebraska is going to do this year in the Big 12. What do you think they're going to look like this year?
Oh, man, I'm a big Husker fan. I've heard some vicious rumors, people are saying if Bo don't get it together, you got to give him time. I mean, I don't mean to bring politics into it. If I lose any fans, I'm sorry. But it's just like politics, Before Obama got in office, the U.S. was in debt. Before Bo Pelini got here, we kind of needed to work on some things and find our feng shui. So you got to give him time. I mean, Bo's only been here, 2 years now? 2-3 years? Like, you got to give him time to get a nice recruiting class, I think, which we're definitely proving ourselves worthy. Big shout out to Prince. He's in New York with my Giants, so I'm definitely happy about that. But yeah, I mean, hopefully, we will do some good things, and Husker Nation, GBR, go Big Red.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah, like Houston Alexander always says, Nebraska is in the building. So
definitely, I think and I guess that's kind of like my purpose. Like, people need to understand and respect Nebraska. We have talent. It's decent people here. It's probably saved a lot of people's lives, but when they go to talk about Nebraska, it's in a negative way.
People always talk about what's in Nebraska. Why would you go to Nebraska? I get so tired of hearing that.
Yeah, I mean,
honestly, this state, though, I can honestly say it's kind of one of them states. If you don't really know nobody, it's gonna be kind of boring for you. Honestly.
True.
So, I mean.
But then they just gotta follow D-N.Y.C and Young Steez, and then they'll know somebody.
Just come down here and get into it.
That's true. I actually tell a lot of people complain and say there's nothing to do in Nebraska, but do your research. You know what I mean? Wale was just down here. Tiger's coming.
Young Jeezy was just
Young Jeezy. We got Corey
Guns,
Capadonna, Raekwon. Like,
Wiz Khalifa's been here. Hers has been here.
Right. Like, I mean, just do your
Kids
research.
in the Hall been here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but definitely shout out to you, man. Appreciate it. Big shout out to the Bourbon, Capadonna. I'm D-Nice, Young Steez.